Yo, there's a new map, and I want to check it out. I don't know if anyone's gonna be watching this. Doesn't really bother me. So there's a new default map, which is surely interesting. And some of you guys may actually remember this map from the old days of Dinosaur Simulator. Like we got the Grenell map before the remake of the Grenell map. We now have the remake of the classic map. So the first official map that we got. Of course, there's the old Dinosaur Simulator maps that we had before, but they are not. They don't really count as official maps. I'm pretty sure that was before release. It was like alpha or beta release or something back then. So basically, I just want to check out this map. I know for a fact that it's really tiny. Yeah, I kind of forgot about Dinosaur Simulator as well. But yeah, I kind of wanted to check out this new map. And it looks really nice, right? For the size of it. But I don't know if you've noticed this already. It's really flippin' tiny. It's really tiny. I can see one end to the other right here. I'm gonna just send out the link if you want to join this private server. Of course, private servers are apparently free now, so everyone can get their own private server. But like, you can literally stand in the middle of the map and see the whole map quite flipping clearly. So it's really small, and the reason for that is a lot of mobile players crashing on the remastered Grenell map. So Chicken Engineer was forced to do this, or Fear Not and Service were forced to do this. And yeah, they did experiment with these bushes before. First, obviously, on this map, on the remake of this map that Fear Not did a long time ago. And that never really became popular because the meshes were kind of bad. The pictures, you know, like you can see here in this bush over here. If I can get over there, there is not really any black. It just looks black because of it being dark green. But yeah, before it was kind of like black, very big black edges around the fern, which was kind of silly. But like, yeah, now it works. And yeah, the ban system is broken again, so you will probably not be able to join the game. I'm sorry. I mean, I've said it before, Andre. This is Chicken Engineer's main source of income, so obviously he's gonna just let it be open and not updated if he still makes majority of his money from this. But as you can see, this is supposed to be some sort of like swamp area. And I don't know what the heck is up with this place. It doesn't look like a swamp at all. Yo, what up, Shoho? Hohe? Ho. I rage quit every time there's no updates. But yeah, this doesn't mean I'll be back to playing Dinosaur Simulator. This is just like I want to check out this map, and I wanted to like bring you guys with me. If you wanted to see, if you didn't even notice. Yeah, I think the map is very great for the size of it. But there's the problem with it being very small. Like very small. It's very well made for the size of it. So that, yeah, if this map was like 4 times the size, I'd say it would be a good map, basically. No, ban system is no longer broken. That's why you cannot join if you were banned. So I can no longer join in my main, which is big oof. But I'll be unbanned eventually, I guess. I also find it interesting how they've made the water sources and rivers way more prominent in this version of the map. You can clearly see here that there's a river now going not only under the map, but at the surface of the map, into a middle as well. It is kind of whack, to be honest, is what I think. I don't... Overall, I like the vegetation and detailing of this map, but it would be nice if it was larger. I feel like the mountains are very small. Very, very small. It does... I mean, this map kind of makes the game more childlike for me. It makes it more childish. First, the size of it. It looks like some generic Roblox map. Like, nothing interesting about it. And then it doesn't look realistic, like not even close to it. At least some of the other maps have been close to being realistic. But like, this is kind of whack. You can tell me in the chat what you guys think of this new map. I don't really like it. It's, I mean, it's kind of like, imagine you had 20 people on old servers, right, on the map from before. And on this version you also have 20 players, but the other map was 4 times as big. So now you have 20 players within this little vicinity. This is not a very big map to have 20 players. Like 5 players here, 5 there, or maybe 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, and then 4 at middle or something. Yeah, but that's kind of like saying like the old dinosaur models do not fit with the new dinosaur model, so there was no way around that, I guess. But I completely agree with you on the smaller weird things. I find this kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Obviously these trees have been the trees ever since 2016 or something silly. But what the heck is this thing? What the heck is this? This is disgusting. Nah, probably not Avi. I'm too demotivated. Like, there's nothing epic, you know? That is ongoing for a long while. But what do you guys think of this kind of thing? Like, it looks horrendous. Also, what the heck is up when I... Blah. Annoying. Anyways, I find this mildly disgusting. Then there are the new kind of trees here. It feels like they tried to make it more dense, but it doesn't really feel more dense because it's literally a block on top of another block, and then they say, yeah, this is a tree. I feel like that's what Roblox should have been like 10 years ago. This game is still stuck in 2010, and we're in 2020 now. I honestly hope that Dinosaur Simulator has been deleted off of Roblox in 2 years. Like, this music fits very well with what I'm saying. Like, I want to remember Dinosaur Simulator for the good times, so that it actually fit with its time, like in 2015. When it was a good Roblox game, but now it's so far back. It's still a 2015 game, but in 2020. Like, I want to preserve the memory of the good Dinosaur Simulator, and if it goes on for 2 more years, then it's gonna be more horrendous than it already is right now. Nah, I don't have any hope for it, and I've already said it before, it's not Chicken Engineer's fault either. We all lose motivation and interest in the subjects, and he's lost motivation, obviously, for programming and coding. So that's kind of like why he's not programming and coding Dinosaur Simulator anymore. But I still find it sad how the game is just like rotting away and becoming this... It's like it's miserably trying to keep up with the Roblox times. Like, we have all these crazy games on Roblox now with crazy graphics and features, Like graphic wise, I'd say Era of Terror is one of the best games on Roblox. And then we've got massive games like Adopt Me and other crazy games, Royale High, Piggy and stuff that are creative and they're well coded. In this arsenal, we've got Bloxburg, Anime Fighting Simulator, Jailbreak, all those kind of games, like, right? And then we just have this game. It's not evolved ever since it came out. It's basically the same game. So yeah, PD Death. I don't like the new map either. It's way too small, and it's apparently because a lot of people play Dinosaur Simulator on mobile devices, and they crash a lot, even with like the smallest maps on Roblox. Chicken Engineer decided to make a smaller map. I would have just been like, yeah, then you cannot play the game, man, because then you're ruining it for all the people with a PC or an actual good mobile tablet or whatever. Like he posted a picture, right, of what kind of devices that are going bad with Dinosaur Simulator, and these devices are iPad 4, iPad 3, iPad 6, iPhone 5, iPhone 5C. Do you know how old those devices are? They are older than the game. How are you supposed to support devices that are older than the game itself? iPhone 5 came out in like 2011 or 2012. The game came out in 2015. Of course, it's not going to be able to run a 2015 game when it came out 4 years before. So yeah, people may say, oh, you're so selfish, but I wouldn't really give a damn. If you still have an iPhone 5C, it's probably time to upgrade. It's probably time to upgrade. No, there's not gonna be any new Dinosaur Simulator Realism. I have officially lost hope. And this map, it's horrendous. You cannot play realism on this map. There's like nowhere to hide, basically. The mountains here become way smaller compared to the dinosaurs, because I feel like the dinosaurs are the ones that have gotten bigger and not the and the map has not gotten smaller. Just because the dinosaurs have gotten bigger, that it looks to be smaller. And anyways, like the past few days I've been playing Era of Terror anyways. It'll hopefully be updated soon, getting a bunch of bug fixes, which will be nice. And I find it kind of interesting how they're talking about lag and stuff. A lot of these waterfall particles are probably what's making people lag. And then maybe it's not the map that's making people lag. Like, do you see people complaining about lag in an Era of Terror? That's because the game is optimized. At least better optimized than this. I don't know how many frames. I've got 60 right now. I can just push that up with my epic gamer mode, because then I can see how many frames I'm getting here and I can determine if I get more frames per second in Dinosaur Simulator or Era of Terror. So let's see. Everything. FPS unlocking. Yep. This way I can fully utilize my screen. Now it looks way better. Okay, you can see I'm getting 130 FPS. Holy moly, look at that Tyranotitan, it's massive. I mean, I think the sizes fit better with the trees now, but still, it's horrendous. It's stupid. And then it's just Roblox also being an unoptimized mess, for real. And yeah, the water is really bad as well. You cannot even see through it. I kind of want to see what's below the water now, so I'll just switch to an aquatic or something. Dinosaur Simulator didn't make sense since 2015, 2016-ish. Like, I may have played it all the way up until like 2018 consecutively. 2019 I didn't really play it out of show, whatever. But like all the other times it's been whack. And this kind of hits the cake. But But it's like, it's no hate towards the developers or anything like that. It's just kind of interesting. An interesting way of, or an interesting approach to all of this. Also, there are some new stats. Yeah. I don't think this map is better for realism. The map would be better for realism if it was just bigger. It's really good for the size it is, but because of the size, it is very limited how good of a map it can be in total. And therefore, I don't think it's a very great map, even though it looks really great for the size of it. May just make a poll on YouTube because I kind of want to hear what you guys think of this map. Yeah, did you guys notice Barrow as well, how big it is? It is massive on this map. I don't even know if Beggarbo can swim anymore. I might use Kool-Aid. Yeah, I also think some of the lag is not from the map. Basically, the whole game engine is horrible. And slow and whatever, like 2015, 2015, 2015, 2015, 2015, 2015, 2015, 2015, 2015. Like, everything about the game is from 2015. Anyways, let's check it out, what it looks like below the water. Yeah, but the thing is, they're not gonna make it bigger because apparently a lot of Snowflake mobile players are gonna cry if they make it bigger. So they can't play the game because they lag. And by snowflakes, I mean like people that expect to be able to play a game from 2015 on a device that is literally 4 years old at the time of release in this game. Okay, this is kind of disgusting. This is kind of disgusting. What the hell is this? This looks so stupid. Oh. What is up with this? I mean, you can kind of hide with like the camouflage right here, but what the heck is this? This is so stupid. Where do you go if you go down here then? Like, just look at all these games, like these epic games that have got very great graphics on Roblox. And then just look at Dinosaur Simulator trying to keep up with them. Oof. Oof. It's embarrassing. It's pathetic. Let's see, where are we gonna end up in the swamp? The wannabe swamp, or where are we gonna end up? You can't even see through the water. This is horrendous. I can't see anything. Like, I know I did tell them to like kind of make it the water more muddy, but not this kind of muddy. I was like, yeah, make the water like more muddy so it's harder to see through when you're deep below. Obviously in water you can clearly see what's like 5 or 10 meters below the surface, depending on the clarity of the water, maybe even more. But here, now you cannot even see anything, and before you could see everything. So they have basically switched it to now be the opposite of what it was before. You can actually see through the water in the Era of Terror. And that's because it actually is more realistic. It is more muddy, the water in Era of Terror. You should try and play Era of Terror with the max graphics and you'll be able to tell. Like, when I'm swimming around as a crocodile underwater, I can clearly see myself from above the water with the camera, obviously. And yeah, there is no tree at the middle anymore, apparently. Rip. What is this swamp? Do they even know what a swamp like looks like in real life? A swamp is not meant to be incredibly deep. It's meant to be like manageable as a land dinosaur without having to swim. Like Era of Terror, they've done an incredible job of making this swamp. There's deep parts, yes, but it just doesn't just go straight down like right here. Like, this is horrendous. You need shallow parts where the land dinosaurs can walk across. I mean, this doesn't make any sense at all. You may say, yeah, the water is corroding the land. How is this sand just floating above the water? Yeah, this is a VIP server. Yeah, Kool-Aid is weak now, but like, this is defying the laws of gravity. What the heck is this? This map has made the game more fantasy-like, I guess. Which is kind of sad, because obviously it's called Dinosaur Simulator, but it is kind of stupid. It's not really Dinosaur Simulator. It's unrealistic Dinosaur Simulator. Completely not realistic Dinosaur Simulator. It should definitely get another name than Dinosaur Simulator. People like to use skins and whatever more than dinosaurs. Dinosaur Simulator is from early 2015. But Chicken started coding it in 2014. Late 2014. So, around the official release of Dinosaur Simulator was around when Jurassic World came out, the movie. And also, due to these flippin' steep hills, you cannot get up as an aquatic. You're literally stuck down here because of this incredible design flaw. Blech. This is so stupid. If someone would just make an epic dinosaur game on Roblox. But Terra's Past, I don't know, man. It looks like a Dinosaur Simulator copy, to be honest, now that I've seen gameplay from it and tried it. It basically seems like Dinosaur Simulator, but with different models. But that's all. There's the extinct ones coming out and the prehistoric tyrants. But I haven't seen a playable build yet of that, so I don't really know. Era of Terror is really great, but there's a lot of bugs in Era of Terror right now that they have to fix before I played a few days here before, but then I kind of like lost my Super Dino and my my adult Giraffe Titan to duplication glitches. I spawned in as a Diplo, and then the Diplo save overrode my Super Dino Circus and adult Giraffe Titan saves. Just not so epic. And is this supposed to be the lake that normally here? I just feel like this map is boring, like really boring. It feels like the same wherever you go. There are no biomes or anything. They try to do a swamp, but they fail big time. Big time fail. Yeah. I wouldn't really say it's a copy, but I feel like the gameplay is the same in the Terra's Past currently with the beta that's out. Or it's not really out right now. I just feel like it's kind of like the same. The controls are just like back and forth, blah blah blah. There's no movement in it. It's just whoop, 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 whoop. This doesn't make any sense at all that you would swim like this, and especially not that you can just go crazy like this. And that's the gameplay I've seen from Terra's Past as well. I have tried the beta in Terra's Past, and I was not impressed. Yeah, I know Project Kaiju is receiving updates. Capitan Dino, it's more gameplay wise. Era of Terror is different in the way it's more like survival game. This is too generic, I'd say. It's too bland. I obviously haven't really tested PvP or whatever in Terra's Past, but just the gameplay alone, walking around the map using the dinosaur. I think I was using Carno or Rex or something. I felt it was just the gameplay was the same as Dinosaur Simulator. That doesn't mean they have copied Dinosaur Simulator, yes, but that means that I find it's the same, basically. HPS, it depends if I'm bored or not. It's really boring being on summer vacation, not being able to go anywhere. Really flippin' boring, especially after having been home for 3 months straight. They have not necessarily nerfed the stats. Some of the stats have been buffed. Keep that in mind. What the heck is this? Wonder why the delay... Oh, it's not that bad. It was just me. Yeah, I probably did, HBS. I probably did. I was goofing on people with my Deinosuchus and my Giraffe Titan yesterday. 2 days ago, or 3 days maybe, I don't know. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 4, which I never played through before. I played through almost all of them. Just need that one. Ooh. Oh, Deinosuchus Epic Gamer. I gotta watch out for that terror. I still don't get how this guy is faster than Albino Terror. Like, that is also something I complain a lot about. The animations in Era of Terror actually fit the speed that you're walking at. Look at the... It's very hard to see. But like, if this was to be realistic compared to the walking animation, it should have like a speed of 3 or something silly. Oh yeah, HBS, I remember that actually. That was you? What the heck? How did you even know it was me? Ah, don't tell me you were like ESP exploiting or something stupid. HBS is probably ESP exploiting. He came up to me randomly as a baby Therizinosaurus. And I was flipping adolescent Giraffe Titan. There's no way he would have known it was me without an ESP. Wait a second, there actually comes sound when you move through the bushes. I mean, gotta give credit where credit is due, but like, oof, they tried, so. No, Faceline, you don't understand what I'm saying. The gameplay is not... I didn't say it was a copy. I feel like it's the same. Like, generic, boring gameplay. Where you just, like... The fact that you can just do this, for example, is bad in my eyes. In Era of Terror, you have a turning circle. And I thought that Terror's Past was meant to have turning circles as well. Like, you know, where you have to, like, kind of walk in like this around when you turn, and your head is, and tail is turning, of course. And from the beta or whatever, alpha or whatever it is, Terror's Past doesn't seem to have turning circles, turning radius, which I'm really disappointed in. I want it to be kind of like Era of Terror in terms of how you walk around. But obviously not like Era of Terror as a total, as a complete game. But then of course I haven't... Terror's Past has not been released yet, so I don't know if they're gonna do anything with it. I just know that they have this beta version. So they can always obviously improve. Kool-Aid. Ese mapa is neither. Nope. There's no. Yes, this is the new map. I think that's what you said, Reina Hernandez. Oh, Coolosaurus, yeah, the hybrid. Nah. They're not gonna add Coolosaurus. Oh, HPS, break it. I wanna see Dino Life cry. Svainova! Oh my god, that thing is massive. Just like back then, back when this map came out, there was nothing the size of this barrel. This was basically Elder Barrow size back in the day on this map. And now Elder Barrow is like twice the size of that and almost the size of the mountain. HBS, break them all. Make Downlife cry. Avi, you're such a terrible stream moderator. You're so terrible. Ooh! I had to kind of like use my small monitor as well. I don't think there's more to talk about with this map. It is kinda boring, to be honest. It's obviously just a map. You can talk for hours upon hours about a map. I was just reflecting on some stuff I've already like reflected on a billion times already. And I'm pretty sure the Terrace Past thing, the beta, whatever it's called, it's not out right now, or up right now, rather. I can just go and check. And then there's the fact that, I mean, I'm kind of mad at Terrace Past right now. I'm kind of like triggered and mad. And that is because they, apparently, their map was too laggy again. I'm so tired of compromising every time you make an incredible map. And then you're like, yeah, it's too laggy for certain people. And what the heck then? Don't let certain people play the game. We want epic maps. Like, Vera made an amazing map for Terrace Past. Amazing map. And now that's been scrapped because apparently people couldn't run it and lagged. People on phones and whatever. Like, what the heck? It's so annoying that people are compromising with these kind of things. Like, either you basically make people upgrade their devices by having a good map and letting people with good devices play a good game. Or you let the people with bad devices play on a horrible map. And then the people with good devices or PCs, they have to play on these horrible maps that looks disgusting. Kind of like this map. I find it kind of disgusting. And that's what they're doing with Terrace Past right now. That's annoying. I wanted Vera's map so badly. Yeah, but see, that's true. And that's because we gotta include everyone. But that's not what it's like in real life in the world, you know? Like, for example, poor people in Africa, etc. South America, Asia. You know, there's more slaves today than there were back before the American Revolution. And the media, they're silent about it, etc. There are more work slaves in Asia, South America, and Africa, etc. than there had ever been before. But that doesn't really matter right now. It's more like the thing, in real life, you kind of exclude people as well if they can't buy something or whatever. If you don't have enough for a great device, in this example in real life, if you don't have enough money for food or whatever, people don't just make the food cheaper because you don't have enough food. But that's kind of like what they're doing here on certain games. Yeah, everyone can play in the map, but it's not a good experience though. If I were a developer, I'd rather give the people with good devices a good experience instead of having them play on a bad map. And then obviously the people with bad devices, they would have something to look forward to. They got a great device. Oh, Tomo 215, that's epic. Epic. Yeah, another Dinosaur Selena map. But it's kind of like as I said before, there are more slaves today than there have ever been in world history. I can't really give my sources because I read it on a political forum, so I don't really have the source right now. But it's quite obvious that it's kind of crazy out in the world right now. All these protests in the U.S. About a bunch of stuff, and a bunch of things going on in Denmark as well. Movie Spino Elder. Oh god. That's epic. Derp, this is the new map. Yeah, I feel like I should just give all my hybrids away to someone that would actually enjoy them, because I feel like it would also lessen my connection to Dynasty Simulator. Yeah, Avi, I kind of lost access to Photoshop for some reason, so I kind of had to improvise. Oof. It's just like it would loosen my connection to Dynasty Simulator, and not make me feel like coming back, because I would have nothing. And it's not because I felt like, yeah, I'm gonna go play as my hybrids today. I hate hybrids. I hate them. Find it a really bad idea. Which is why I'm obviously not using them. Anyways, there's not really anything to talk about now. I may stream something later. It's probably not gonna be Era of Terror, because it's kind of glitchy, you know, and I don't really like that. Maybe something else, I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Something. That's always how it is. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes. Anyways, I'm in the stream. Take care, boys and gals.